Carl here from Games, Brains and Head-Banging Life, gbhbl.com for sure, and it's festive horror movie review time. Written and directed by Ariel Anthony Hales, Werewolf Santa is a found footage horror, as silly as it sounds, yet it lacks in both the fun and the over-the-top departments that you would expect a movie called Werewolf Santa to have. It stars Catherine Rodden, Charlie Preston, Mark Arnold and Emily Booth. Lucy and Dustin are YouTubers who like to roam the countryside of the UK looking for fabled monsters. They film their exploits for their show, Monster Hunter, while also exploring their on-off personal relationship. Their latest planned episode is about werewolves, and Lucy believes there is evidence they exist in her hometown near Hastings. Okay then. It doesn't matter that it's Christmas time, as Lucy doesn't enjoy the festive season, but it does mean she has to visit her mother, something she'd rather not do as she has simmering resentment over her parents' divorce. All this while Dustin gets more and more frustrated by Lucy's unwillingness to talk about this relationship they have, this on-again, off-again thing they've got going on. If all of that wasn't enough to create a tense Christmas experience, Lucy's father is also popping in, and he and his ex-wife didn't end things on good terms. It all sounds quite dramatic, doesn't it? Perhaps too dramatic for a movie called Werewolf Santa? Well, fear not, as the foursome come across jolly old Saint Nick, who has had a rough night, a pretty unlucky night as it goes. It's a full moon, and he has had a brush with a werewolf. And he's now more Santa Claus than Claus.
What's what?
That. Rupert?
Lucy.
Santa's turned into a werewolf. Might need your help to save Christmas.
I'll grab my jacket.
Will they be able to stop the transformed Santa and save Christmas? That synopsis promises a tongue-in-cheek and bloody horror that doesn't take itself seriously in the slightest, which at first it seems to be going for. Yet, for all the silliness of the story and a couple of laughs that come at the start, Werewolf Santa takes a much more solemn tone, and is all the worse for it, focusing on family drama, attempting to add emotional arcs to characters, and be scary rather than fun. Unsurprisingly, it fails at all of it. Its problems are many, but most notable is the absolutely frenetic pacing of the film. It is short, at around 70 minutes long, and it is good that there is little time wasted in getting to the werewolf shenanigans, but the rush job that follows is simply too much. Scenes are all over the place, not helped by the fact that it is a found footage movie, don't forget that. All of this combined means it's actually difficult to keep up. Nothing is given any time to breathe, and the haphazard pacing extends to plot points that just create confusion. It is absurd that a movie about a werewolf Santa Claus is this much of a mess. It is also absurd just how little the viewer actually sees when it comes to werewolf action. Although I understand this is likely to have been because of budgetary issues, it simply doesn't make for an enjoyable watch. I know a low budget means you can't show us much, man, but you gotta find ways around that. If I can't see anything, I'm not having fun, and that fun factor is dragged even further into the mud with uninspired performances, awkward dialogue, and a lack of a festive feel overall. Sure, it looks Christmassy here and there, but it never feels like it plays an important part. Even Christmas's main character, Santa Claus, feels unimportant here. The werewolf could have been the Easter Bunny, and it wouldn't have made a difference in any way to the feel of this film. That's what I mean by lacking in the festive department. Overall, Werewolf Santa is not going to be a jolly treat in anyone's stocking this Christmas. What do you reckon? You got any thoughts on it? You know what to do. Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is gratefully appreciated. You can find us over at gbhbl.com, our full website where reviews, news and so much more goes up daily. We're also on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, at GBHBL. Just search for GBHBL and you will find us out there. We also have merchandise on sale. You can access the shop via the website.